Hey, I have something really vulnerable to share. These past few years, I've felt really lost and directionless. I originally started my business with a clear mission to help polyamorous people create beautiful, harmonious, love dripping from the walls relationships. Like relationships that really thing. Because when I first came out as polyamorous in my early 20s, I didn't have that. I didn't have guidance. I didn't have mentorship. I didn't have coaching. I didn't have someone who could show me what my blind spots were. I didn't have the person who I am today. And I wanted to change that. If you've known me for a while, you know that I am the love and possibilities person, the one who believes that love is the answer, that anything is possible. And for a while, my business reflected that. It was growing, it was thriving until everything changed. In April 2022, my dad passed away. And with that, my entire perspective on life shifted. It changed fundamentally who I am as a person. A few months later, in August, I lost one of my best friends, the person that I had known since we were 11 years old. At the same time, I was navigating challenges in one of my relationships. It had been hard for a while, but with all of this grief and loss and heartbreak, it culminated into us breaking up that same year as well. And by early 2023, I fell into a deep depression. Ironically, this was also when I was hosting these incredible online events, reaching thousands of people, helping them navigate polyamory. I was showing up, I was giving, and yet something felt off for me. Even though on the surface, it looked like things were working, behind the scenes, I was really struggling. Then October 2023 happened. And like many of you, I found myself watching an unfolding genocide happen right on our phones. Suddenly, talking on Instagram about polyamory felt frivolous, even though so many people around me, mentors, clients, friends, partners, told me this is exactly why you need to keep doing your work. I couldn't see it. So I slowed my business down a lot. By 2024, I made 75% less of what my business usually makes in a year. I kept serving my clients, but I stopped showing up in the way that I used to and in the way that I knew that I could. I was stuck in this existential crisis wondering, does my work even matter? But this past week, something shifted. First, I started teaching how to navigate abusive relationships personally and collectively. And I remembered why I started this work in the first place. Back when I worked at a domestic violence center, fresh out of college, I thought my path was going to be politics and activism. But what I realized then was that real change doesn't happen when you're just angry all the time and you don't know how to communicate and connect and build relationships, and you're just fighting constantly. It happens in how we relate to one another. We need to know how to connect and communicate and create safety in our relationships. That's the missing piece. That's what I saw that I didn't have, that people who felt as passionately as I didn't have. So that's what I've dedicated my life to since I was 24. And then this week, one of my clients told me that they just enrolled in a doula certification program. They were so excited. They are so excited to be a queer person who could support other queer people during pregnancy, to be a safe, understanding presence during one of the most vulnerable times in someone's life. And as they were sharing that with me, something clicked. I have that. I literally have built a certification program for people who want to support the queer community, for people who want to support the non-monogamous community for people who want to help others build this connection and communication and relationships and to really have love work and thrive actually and in reality in people's lives. And yet I haven't talked really to anyone about it this year. I've had people sign up, and that's beautiful because of the network and the community that I've built who already know about this program, but I haven't spoken about it publicly because I've been stuck in my own fear and my own existential crises. And then as I was preparing for this next round of the Love Mastery Coaches Certification Program, I rewatched the very first call from last year. On that call, I asked participants, "Why are you here?" And their answers were so beautiful. They said things like, "Because I want to help others in the way that I didn't even know that I could be helped. Because I want to support the queer community that I love so deeply. Because I want to fight oppressive systems by giving people tools to love and connect in a world that tries to prevent that." I sat there watching this and I teared up like I'm doing right now because I realized that I've been sitting on something really powerful. I've created something that people really need, and I'm really proud of that. And I almost let that slip away. So this is me stepping up. I'm not apologizing because I feel guilty. I'm apologizing because I lost sight of my purpose, and that impacted me and my work and the people that I am serving and meant to serve. And I see that now. And I'm here. And because of that, I'm extending the deadline for Love Mastery. Originally, applications are due by February 5th, 2025. But because I've been in existential crises mode and haven't shared this with you properly, I'm extending the deadline to March 5th. So if you are someone who wants to step into a role of service, if you want to support queer and or polyamorous people in their relationship, if you want to be the person who helps others feel safe and seen and empowered, this program is for you. If you're someone who really wants to make a difference for people and that the way that you're making a difference is not quite working, it's not as effective, because there's one thing for you to see how things could be better, and it's another thing to inspire people, to empower people, to have people actually act and be empowered in their own lives, in their own communities. That is a skill. That is a superpower that I teach people in this program. So this is a call to all my healers, all my mentors, to all the coaches out there, to all the people who want to be healers, mentors, or coaches or guides, to the people who know that strong, healthy relationships are at the core of everything. If you want to be a part of a world where queer people, where all of us can love freely and fully, click the link below. Read about Love Mastery, book a call with me if you have any questions. But if this speaks to you, don't let fear stop you. Learn from my mistakes. Don't let fear stop you. This work is life-changing. It's life-giving and it's life-changing. And we need you. If this calls to you, we need you. We need you right now. This is the time to step up. It's right now. You're never going to be ready. It's time. And I cannot wait to see you. I cannot wait to see your application. I can't wait to talk to you. I'm sending you so much love and strength. We're in this together, okay? I love you.